Hi everyone, it's me, Logan and Quinn. As you can tell by the title, I'm doing my second makeup tutorial for Halloween, and you can tell by the title it is a Incubus, or an Incubus I should say. Now, for those of you who don't know what an Incubus is, and for those of you who have not seen my succubus tutorial, an Incubus is basically the exact opposite of a succubus. So basically an Incubus is a male demon who mesmerizes and tempts people through sexual nature. So yeah, basically how I replicated that is by making my features more masculine, and yeah, like I did my contour much more extreme and more angular, which is more common with men, and I didn't make my nose too slim, and right here I rounded this out to make it look like I have my chin is a little more outward. So yeah, so let's get started. Now first off, I'm going to tell you what I used for my face. I used Krylon Aqua Color in red. And this is makeup that you have to get wet. You have to use water, Visine, eye drops, mixing medium, anything like that, and you just squirt it, and then you can use it. I used it with my stippling brush, and I just swirled it around, started spackling my face pretty much. And then I set that with Love Plus from Sugar Pill, which is just a really good matte red. And this is only about $12. I know some people would be kind of uncomfortable with paying that much money, but you want something that you can use to set your makeup. So yeah, so let's get started. Now, first off, we're going to do the contour. Now, for the contour, I'm using a blush brush, and I am using MAC Carbon eyeshadow, which is just a matte black. You are going to want to use a matte because a matte is going to absorb light, whereas a satin a satin is kind of a hybrid, but a matte is going to absorb the light, whereas a frost would reflect light. And you just want to go in like a straight angle. And when you get to right here, you want to kind of just bring it down just a tad. And now you're going to buff that. Next, I'm just going to curve that a little bit, kind of like a C shape, like I did with my succubus tutorial. This is just going to help create that cheekbone. Next, we're going to add more of the black. We're going to put it into the temple area. But unlike the succubus, we're not going to do like right around here, because women naturally have a shorter or have a smaller forehead. So you want your forehead to basically be as big as you can, or as big as it can be. And it looks like that. Next, I'm going to take a blending brush like this, and MAC Carbon, and I'm going to contour my nose. Now, if you're a man, you would probably want to contour with the way your nose is shaped, unless you have a really huge nose. Then you want to go with your nose shape. If you're a woman, you want to make your nose look a little more fuller, or a little bit bigger. And if you're a guy who has a really small nose, you probably would want to use contouring to make it look a little more bigger. And now you're just going to blend that outward. You're going to blend it this way. This side isn't blended enough. There. And it looks like that. So, that's what it looks like. Next I'm going to take that same brush, or no. Wow. I'm going to be taking, no, not this brush. Oh my god, where is that brush? Here it is. I'm going to be taking this brush, which is a domed eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be taking a dark maroon kind of color, and I just spilled a little bit. And I'm going to use that to start to contour my eyes a little bit. And just go with the natural contour of your eyelid. Or if you're a woman, you could kind of change it up a bit. And then don't forget the bottom. Looks like that. Next, I'm going to take that same brush, I'm going to wipe it off. And now I'm going to use MAC Carbon just to intensify that a little bit. But I'm not going to put it all the way up. But I'm going to kind of drag it a little bit upward. And then we're just going to join that with our cheek contour. And it looks like that. Next we're going to do the highlighting. For the highlighting, I'm going to use a large eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to be using Fetish's Secret Eyeshadow, which it's basically a frosty white, which is basically a shimmery white. And I'm going to put a little bit on the cheekbone. I'm putting a little bit right here where there's a bone, because it kind of sticks out a little bit. And I'm going to contour my nose. Or highlight my nose, I should say. Don't forget the forehead. And now I'm going to do the eye. You just put it where you would have a brow highlight, and then put it right on your actual initial lid. So, that's that. Next, I'm going to start doing the brows. Now for brows, I'm taking a spoolie that has product already on it. It's basically just a white cream makeup. And there's only a little bit on here because black is going to really, you don't really need to really blank out your eyebrows too much. And if you have black eyebrows, really, then don't even worry about it. Next, I'm going to be taking an angled eyeliner brush. I'm going to be taking MAC Carbon. And I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. And then I'm just going to angle it a little bit. And it looks like that. Last but not least, I'm going to do the mascara. The mascara I'm going to be using is MAC Zoom Lash, which is just a nice deep black. I'm just going to generously put a little bit on. Don't forget the bottom. I forgot this. I'm going to be taking a red makeup crayon. I'm just going to line my waterline. And I'm going to be taking a brush to use, or to set that with Love Plush from Sugar Pill. Now I'm going to do the mascara on that side. And that is the completed look. Just going to mess up my hair a little bit. and then you would put horns on, and then you would put your costume on, like I have. I have a spiked choker and a hem shirt. And this is actually a dog collar that I use as like a arm thing. And then my 2 black wristbands. So yeah. If you do this for a costume you'd probably want to take and extend this down even more and then cover your ears, but that's about it. Leave comments, feedback, and all that stuff down below in the comment section. Comment, subscribe, whatever. Until next time.